The loadout is basically code efficient constant at level 4. The heavy is the Hailstrom. That's the protector item that I'm using because I need extra health, and that kind of helps. Uh, does good damage, ain't the best in the world, but it's really solid in damage. Trinket that I'm using is my level 20 Nylon Guard. This is its final stat. Max health of 512, and all damage, no matter what I'm hitting or whatever I'm shooting, human and primals, I'm doing 15% more damage against them. I don't know if it applies to creeps and mobs, but it doesn't really matter. It matters. I get it against what I really need against people and primals. So this is actually a really nice, strong weapon. It gives me more capacity. I have Soul Siphon and I have Spirit Wall. So believe it or not, these two, well, it's a Primalist thing. So it gives me a lot of stuff to help me bring down my cooldown a lot faster. Stasis is also Primalist, but Stasis is like one of the very few things that I don't have any what do you call it, cooldowns for. So what I'm going to try to do is, I have one with Constitution and Tinkerer. I think I'm going to switch to that. That actually makes the most sense. So this will help my health come up. I didn't even know it was this bad. So Tinkerer is a lot better. Constitution's a lot better. The movement speed is useless, in other words, because of what Stasis does. So, I mean, I get a primal pickup, I'll get some more speed. All right, but I don't necessarily need that. This one is Double Down. None of this stuff makes sense when you use with Stasis. Like, Double Down makes 0 sense. It makes 0 sense with Stasis. You can't move, you can't shoot, you can't do anything. So why would I need, for 3 seconds while I'm inside Stasis, have the ability to do more damage to you? So it's very bizarre. Again, if you're gonna give me Double Down and you're gonna give me those things, maybe you should give me a reflex, something that reflects damage, and then the Double Down is applied to that. Because without that, it doesn't make any sense why I'm getting Double Down or I'm getting speed boost when I activate my ability, like Overdrive with Stasis. Like, it doesn't make sense. I still can't figure out why I would want Overdrive with Stasis or I would want Double Down with Stasis. It doesn't make sense. You're going to either use it to run away, or you're going to use the Stasis to protect you and then let it go and then open fire on people. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Hailstrom, I'm using Constitution mod because I need, again, health and also the extra 10%. So that works really nice. And the primary, no mods yet. Code efficient constant, max health 35, pretty sweet. It's only 5% lower than Borson and 5% lower than a Splintered Fate. So those give you 40, this give you 35. It's one of the highest max damages that you can get. So the reason that, even though this thing only shoots 8 bullets altogether, 4 per gun, the reason it's so really cool is it has to do with the fact that compared to a Wraith, it does way more damage. Look at its starting. It's only going up by 4. So if you subtract 12 from that, that's what it originally started from. So if you minus 12, it started at 327 or 326, something like that. So it's really strong off the bat. And the reload time, it's not the worst in the world. Hopefully the mods that come with it has jury rig, which can actually bring that down. And if it does come down, it's even stronger. It has the exact same reload time as a freaking Lost Dreamer. So this gun, even its coloring and everything, it's basically like a dual wield Lost Dreamer. So it's pretty nice. Because the reload is not so long, you can move around a little bit and then open fire again, move around a little bit, open fire again. So it's a pretty strong build. So I kind of like it for that. Stasis, ever since the Stasis was since this patch with the Exproved health, Stasis plays a lot better. This works. I haven't tried it in any other gun modes besides the only modes I've tried it in is in Flag Hunter and I've also tried it on Eventide, and it works really well on Eventide. As long as you have a decent team around you, you can actually be problematic. I've won so far every Eventide match I played with it. I've actually won so far. Sounds not. Let me hear what my sound sounds like so far. Yeah. So I'm going to restart the app because what's going on is I am not hearing the game at all. So it's a little bit annoying in that respect. Because when I started the stream, I had my microphone off because I was hearing the game music. And as soon as you put on the microphone, it shuts off the sound. And for some bizarre reason, the sound doesn't come back on. And I don't want it to go into games with no sound either. So yeah, that's better. That should be Ren. Yeah, let me accept that. All right. So I put that on. Ooh, I have 0 friends. Lie. But okay, I actually have to go to the friend list again and bring it down to around 375. Trying to keep it under 400. And there's a lot of people who just don't play or who just disappeared. And they don't want to play it, or they played for a day and like, oh, I don't like this, and stop. The reason I'm using Sunder in Eventide, especially with Primal Roar, is super strong. It can clear out Imperial Guardians and the Royal Guardian in the middle of the map, and the Overseer is a lot faster than Isia. Well, the Isia that I'm using with Stillness, it doesn't work as well as if I was using Isia with level 20 Deep Freeze, which is much stronger, or Shiver Shroud, which gives me more health, so I can last longer. So I think Shiver Shroud's a bit stronger than Stillness. That's why I'm getting rocked so much when I use the Isia right now. Once everything is level 20, I'm probably putting Isia on Shiver Shroud, because Shiver Shroud will keep me alive longer, and that's kind of what I need. And I think I got better. I have way better mods for Shiver Shroud than I do for that. So we'll try an Eventide match first. And Stasis, you're going to see, it works really